Pelmeni are famous Russian meat-filled dumplings. This recipe has a really unique dough that is so easy to make and is a dream to work with. Serve them boiled until they are tender or pan-fry until golden and crisp. Pelmeni are a staple in the Russian cuisine. Almost every country has a dumpling filled with meat in its repertoire: pierogi, ravioli, tortellini, wontons, etc. Similarly, in the Russian culture, pelmeni are a big part of the menu. The dumplings have a ground meat and onion filling, encased in a tender dough. Ingredients for the dough is butter, water, all-purpose flour, salt, egg, trin. For the meat is ground meat. Most of the time ground pork is used, but you can also use ground chicken, turkey or beef, salt, pepper, dry herbs and spices, onions, garlic. Make the first part of the dough in a pot on the stove. Bring the water and butter to a boil. Add the salt and 2 cups of flour all at once, mixing vigorously with a wooden spoon until the flour is incorporated and comes together. Next, take it off the heat, cool slightly. After that, finish making the dough in a mixing bowl. You can use a stand mixer, hand mixer, or your hands. It's very easy to work with. Transfer the dough to a large mixing bowl and add the eggs, one at a time. Add the remaining flour, mixing until combined. Cover and set aside, letting the dough rest for about 20 minutes. Here's how to make the meat filling. Melt butter in a skillet. Add the onions and cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until tender and starting to turn slightly golden. Add garlic and cook for about 30 seconds. Cool slightly. In a large bowl, combine the ground meat, cooked onions and garlic, salt, ground black pepper, any dry herbs and spices that you like, and 1/4 to 1/3 cup water. Next, roll out the dough. I like to roll it out thinly, but be careful that it's not too thin, or the filling will come out, or the dough will tear easily. You can cook the pelmeni right after making them. That's my favorite dinner while having a pelmeni making party. Of course, it's necessary to taste test the pelmeni and make sure they turned out all right. Another delicious way to serve pelmeni is to pan-fry them until golden on both sides. Usually, in my family, we boil the pelmeni first, drain them, and then transfer them to a skillet with butter and pan-fry. However, you can also place them into the skillet raw, sauté until golden on both sides. You will need to cook them a bit longer to make sure the meat filling is completely cooked through. Then assemble and are done. Enjoy and subscribe.